class today. And we're going to continue our outdoor science unit. But first we're going to sing a song just to get ourselves warmed up. We're going to do the run stop. So find a spot where you can move. And do you remember we don't run everywhere, we run in place like this. And then when the music says stop, freeze. Are you ready? Ready? Let's go.
Okay, everyone, get ready to run. Run, stop. Run, stop. 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 All right, that was a good warm-up, but I think we can go.
Can we go faster? Yeah, we can. Let's do it.
Run, stop. Run, stop. Stop. Run, stop. All right, now we're getting really warmed up. Let's go even faster. Here we go. Run, stop. Run, stop. Stop. Run, stop. Run, stop. Run,
stop. Good job. Okay, we're going to do our morning yoga. So remember we've been working on our outdoor science yoga routine on a golden springtime. So start as a tiny seed in child's pose. Try and get your bottom to your heels and stretch out those fingers as far as they will go. Duck your head down and try and curl up your shoulders, bring in your belly, and take a deep breath while you're here. Smell the flowers and blow out the birthday candles. On a golden springtime, underneath the ground, a tiny seedling lay asleep until the sun shone down. Now we're going to get into downward dog. So come up on your heels, lift your bottom in the air. Awake, awake, oh little seed. Slowly wake up, push upward to the light. Let's uncurl our leaves and our flowers. The day is bright with all your might. Push upward to the light. You can pretend to be a big tall apple tree, or a sunflower, or a zucchini plant, or a pea stalk that's grown nice and tall. How are your seeds doing that you planted a few weeks ago? Have they grown taller? They started to get some flowers on. Mine that I planted started to get a couple little tiny flowers and bean sprouts on. If your parents are okay with it, I'd love to see a picture of how your flower is doing. Great job. Okay, remember last week? We started this book, Colors in Nature. Look at all the beautiful colors in nature. They're all different habitats. Look. This is an icy, snowy habitat. This is an under the sea habitat. This is a desert habitat. And this looks like a river habitat. The animals, remember we talked last week about camouflage? How they blend in with their habitat. That's to help keep them safe. See, you can barely see that lizard. He looks just the same as the rock. Look at this lizard. He's kind of the same color as those rocks. He's blending in with his habitat, with the place that he lives. Look at this snow owl. He lives in a snowy habitat. So his color is white, so he blends in with the place where he lives. Look at this snake. His habitat is a jungle habitat. So he is green, and he blends in with the leaves in his habitat. Oh, look at this lion. He's in a savanna habitat. He's blending in. You can barely see him because he's blending in with the place that he lives. And look at this moth. I just love this photo because you can barely even see this moth. It's blending in with this tree so well. It's blending in with its habitat, the place that it lives. So, a habitat is a place where animals live. Everywhere has a habitat. Even your neighborhood is a habitat. It's a habitat where you live. So this week, I want you to create a habitat. So you're going to use your sand tray. There you go. To create a habitat for the animals in this tray. So this tray has a couple little dinosaurs. There you go. And you can use the sand, and you can use these sand tools to move it around. You can use the tree stump, and the flower, the dinosaur egg. You can use these as rocks for them to hide under, or as a little cave. You can use it to scoop sand. So I want you guys to use this sensory tray to make a habitat, a place for these guys to live. Now in your habitat, think about ways that they could blend in, like the animals in that book. Like this dinosaur could camouflage with these leaves. Or maybe he could hide in the sand and be kind of camouflaged in there. So explore with your habitat sand kit that should be from your kit, and create a habitat. I'd love to see the pictures of your habitat. So if your parents are okay with it, take a picture of the habitat you create and put it in the comments below this video. Great job, guys. Okay, we're gonna do a song just for fun now. We are gonna do The Wheels on the Bus. Are you ready? Wheels on the bus go round and round. 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 The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. Wheels on the bus go round and round. 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 The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. The baby on the bus goes wah, 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 wah. The baby on the bus goes wah, 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 all through the town. Gonna take a bus ride. Get on the bus, get on the bus, we're gonna take a bus ride. We're gonna take a bus ride. The monkey on the bus goes zoop. The monkey on the bus goes zoop. All through the town. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Wheels on the bus go round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Wheels on the bus go round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Great job, guys. We're gonna cool it down with some yoga. And today, we are gonna be doing habitat yoga. So, here's a picture of some habitats. There's a jungle habitat, a forest habitat, a safari habitat, or a savanna habitat, sorry, and a desert habitat. A habitat is a place we live, place we live, place we live. A habitat is a place we live. It's a place we call our home. Okay, we're gonna see different habitats and how different animals live in them. Look at this habitat. It's the Arctic. And look at this dog, it's a husky dog. He likes to live in the snow. A husky dog's habitat is the Arctic, is the Arctic, is the Arctic. A husky dog's habitat is the Arctic. It's the place it calls its home. We're gonna do downward dog pose for the husky dog. Are you ready? Just like we did for our springtime yoga. So bend over, put your butt in the air. Try and get your heels to touch the ground if you can. But if not, just let them dangle in above. Get them down as far as you can. And duck your head down. And we're going to be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. And slowly come up. Take a deep breath in. Smell the flowers. And blow out the birthday candles. Good job. Let's see our next animal. I really love this picture. Look at this. Hopefully you can see it. It's a cow and a cat together. Aren't they cute? A cow's habitat is a farm, is a farm, is a farm. A cow's habitat is a farm. It's the place it calls its home. And we're going to do cat-cow pose. So for cat pose, we're going to keep our back straight and our belly tucked in, or our belly, sorry. For cat pose, we're going to arch our back like a cat stretching its back. And for cow pose, we're going to let our back hang down and our belly hang down like a cow's udder. Are you ready? We're going to do that for 5. See if you can see me. There we go. Okay, stretch our back up for cat pose. And down for cow pose. And up for cat pose. And let it hang down for cow pose. And stretch up for cat pose. And down for cow pose. And one last time. Arch your back up for cat pose. And let it all hang down for cow pose. Good job. Take a deep breath in, smell the flowers, and blow out the birthday candles. Let's see our next animal. Look at this one. An alligator or crocodile. His habitat is a swamp. See how he's camouflaged with that, just like we talked about before? A crocodile's habitat is a swamp, is a swamp, is a swamp. A crocodile's habitat is a swamp. It's the place it calls its home. And we're going to do crocodile plank pose. So we're going to see if we can get up on our arms and our toes. If you can't do that, you can just rest on your belly. You ready? Let's see. Can see me. Okay. Okay, we're going to be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. And then slowly come up. Take a deep breath in, smell the flowers. And blow out the birthday candles. Good job. Oh, you guys are going to love this one. Lion. A lion's habitat is the savannah, is the savannah, is the savannah. A lion's habitat is the savannah. It's the place it calls its home. And we are going to do lion pose. Are you ready to roar like a lion? Okay, find a spot. I like to kneel down, but you can stand. And we're going to roar like a lion. We're going to do 5 roars. We're gonna do a deep roar straight from this big muscle right here called the diaphragm. That big muscle above our belly. So we're gonna try and roar from our diaphragm. Are you ready? Roar! 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 And your biggest, loudest roar straight from your diaphragm. Roar! Great job, lions. Oh, this is my favorite pose. This is a cobra snake, and he lives in the jungle. A cobra's habitat is the jungle, is the jungle, is the jungle. A cobra's habitat is the jungle. It's the place it calls its home. We're gonna do cobra pose. We're gonna lay flat on our belly with our middle pushed up and our arms supporting us. Are we ready? And I love this pose. I think it's so relaxing. Okay. So lay with your head up and your arms supporting. And look up like you're sunning, like you're a snake sunning in the sun. If you want, you can lift your feet up, but you can let them lay down too. Ready? We're gonna be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Let's slowly curl up like a snake done from his nap. Good job. And we're gonna do one last one. This is a pufferfish, and he fills his belly up with water to scare away predators. He lives in the ocean. A pufferfish's habitat is the ocean, is the ocean, is the ocean. A pufferfish's habitat is the ocean. It's the place he calls his home. And we're gonna take a couple deep breaths like that pufferfish filling himself with water. We're gonna fill ourselves with air. So, sit in lotus pose, stack one leg on top of the other, or crisscross applesauce if you prefer. Take your biggest, deepest breath. Remember, not from up here in your chest, but from that big muscle above your belly called your diaphragm. Ready? Good job. And the other one, smell the flowers. And blow out the birthday candles. One more, your biggest, deepest breath. Fill up your diaphragm muscle. Great job. It was so fun learning about habitats today. As part of our outdoor science unit, let's take another deep breath. Smell the flowers. And blow out the birthday candles. Smell the flowers. And blow out the birthday candles. What was your favorite part about today? Thanks for sharing. My favorite part was the Habitat Sand Kit. I am so excited to see what habitats you guys come up with that. Thanks for being here today. See you guys soon.